So we are going on a 6-hour road trip to Pawhuska, Oklahoma, home of Red Drummond's Mercantile Restaurant, the boarding house, which is her 8-room boutique hotel. There is an ice cream shop that she owns called Charlie's Sweet Shop that we won't be going to, which I'll explain why later. And they also have P-Town Pizza that she started as well. So travel with us. We despise road trips, but it's the easiest way to get there is in a car. So let's go to Pawhuska.
So people always ask me, why do you go to Pawhuska, Oklahoma? Well, it's a nice change of pace from always going to New York, Chicago. I can just sit, relax, not worrying about getting the train, driving somewhere. It's just very slow paced and we love it.
We made it to Oklahoma.
So here is the Mercantile. This is Red Drummond's restaurant. Also, there's a shop in here, and upstairs there's a bakery. It opened in 2016, but we started coming in 2019, right before COVID. Isn't it funny how we always compare things to before or after COVID? It's so weird. But here's the huge door, and you walk in, and on the left will be the restaurant, and over to the right is the shop. It goes all the way back. There are so many things, you guys, you can get here. Cups, books, shirts, hats, anything you want for a kitchen, it's in here. They also have clothes from Red Drummond's clothing line. Tons of stuff for kids. Anything you would want for your kitchen, it is here. It is a great spot to pick up a gift for someone as well. But something that we really can't wait to get up to is the bakery upstairs. Look at how beautiful this is. Now, she redid this, and by she, I mean the Pioneer woman, my friend Ree. She redid this a few years ago. Look at these amazing couches, and it just overlooks the city. It is just a great place to chill and hang out, and oh my gosh, the bakery items, you guys, it's amazing. Cookies, cakes, pies, cinnamon rolls. They also sell coffee. But what I come here is the blueberry scones, and then thank the high heavens I found this new cookie. It's a Texas sheet cake cookie, and I brought 2 home with me because they were so good. The blueberries are so everything was fresh, like they just made it. But it is now time to check into the boarding house. So here is our room.
Right when you walk in, there is a half bath. Nice little pedestal sink, toilet. Then you walk in to the boudoir room. Got a nice little chandelier here. Sitting area. Now these treats you do have to pay for, but they give you some free water. And then in the mini fridge, they give you more water, cold, free soda. TV. Lots and lots of windows. This bed right here is a Tempur-Pedic, and is the reason my sister bought one herself, because when we stayed here, it was so comfortable. She dropped $3 grand for one. Walking into the large bathroom. Get some robes, extra blankets. Hair dryer, curling iron. Empty containers. This is a door to nothing. Here's a sink, and this shower is very large. You walk in this way, A little complicated looking, but I think I'll figure out. And then here's a door to get to the other side. Bathtub, another sink, and just a toilet. Just a toilet. Here's a nice little, pillows, all the towels. An area where we won't be putting on makeup because we don't bring that. Then you've got this little desk area. In here usually is like a suggestion thing where I guess she doesn't do that anymore. They used to encourage guests to write a note to Ree of how we like the room. So I've done that a few times. But yeah, fresh roses. This is our room for the night, the boudoir at the boarding house in Pawhuska, Oklahoma.
All right, welcome to P-Town Pizza. We came here for lunch to get a nice little salad and pizza. They also have garlic knots, which are okay. Just in my opinion, not enough garlic, so I don't order it anymore because what's the point? I need a ton of garlic. But they have lots of offerings. Pepperoni pizza. My favorite is the bruschetta pizza, but this time we went with a margarita pizza, and Lad's wedge chopped salad, loaded with cheese and bacon, and their homemade ranch is so good. I could have just had that and just give me like a wedge of iceberg lettuce and I would have dunked it in there like a fool. Here's the margarita pizza. I say margarita, this is what it says on the menu, but to my sister and I, this is not a margarita pizza. It had a kind of a strong cheese and salt flavor. It was still okay. I love that there's no flop, but it was okay. Now it is time to head up to where the Pioneer Woman films her cooking show. It is a 6-mile drive on this gravel road. It took us 15 minutes to drive on it. It's very pretty, but it does get a little old driving on a gravel road for that long, and you pass cars sometimes and you're like, you're 10 and 2 on the wheel, trying not to hit them, but it is very pretty, and the end result, when you get to the lodge, it's so cool being in there where she films her cooking show. So come take a look at Red Drummond's lodge. So you walk in, and it just smells just like you're in Oklahoma. It just smells like fresh wood, and look at this. I'm still in awe every time I come in here. I just picture Ree up on that ladder just zipping back and forth, trying to get something. It's so organized. She's shown this on their cooking show before. It's just so cool that she opens this place up for fans to come and see. The infamous kitchen. This is where all of the shows get filmed, right here. We're standing where Red Drummond and her family stand when they film the show. It is so neat to be in here. We've been in here a few times before, but it's still such a great feeling. You get to open the fridge. Now this tells me, snake. That's like an inside joke between her and her husband. But they encourage you to open drawers, the refrigerators, look at everything. But it shows me that she's not in the middle of filming right now, because normally everything would be already in here, ready for her to use for her show. But yeah, it looks just like on camera, but a million times bigger in person. Fireplace, and you can kind of see outside. Now this is the walk back to the 4 bedrooms. It actually is a house, and she said before that her family will stay here sometimes when there's a big group in town or when her daughter got married. But this is the first bedroom. In the very back left, you can see a rack. And in the past years we've been here, there's been like clothes on it that she wears for her episodes. So it's very cool. I expected her to kind of pop out somewhere and scare us, but that didn't happen. Fun fact, did you know that right here in Pawhuska on this street, The Killers of the Flower Moon was filmed? Now, name drop time, Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert De Niro were actually here and filmed in this street like 20 feet from where we were staying at the boarding house. Pretty cool. Now, the boarding house does do a happy hour from 5 to 6:30, and it's cheese, crackers, fruit, wine, beer. We got some bottled water and just looked over to the city before it was time to go downstairs to the Mercantile for dinner. Here's a look at their menu. Lots of appetizers, soups, salads on this side of the menu, but we come for the queso. It is the main reason we come to Pawhuska. It's really that good. On the back, we have our main dishes, sandwiches. They start you off with some warm biscuits with butter, and this time it was peaches and cream jam. But here she is, the queso. Now, I will tell you and be real with you, I did send this queso back. It was cold and kind of thick, and when you drive 7 hours for something, you want it to be perfect. They were super nice about it, and when it came out, again, it was warm and amazing. Now, these pork chops were a definite miss. I'm a huge texture person, and they were slimy and just not good. But these green beans, I'll be dreaming about forever. They were so good. And the mashed potatoes, A+. Here's a look at the dessert menu. Build Your Own Turtle Brownie Sundae is the second reason we come here to Pawhuska, because it is so good. Yeah, we're food people. We go places because of food, if you haven't realized. But here it is. It comes with all these different toppings. Here's my sister trying to pour some extra caramel on it. And I'm like, hey, I got to help a sister out. I'll try to put some hot fudge on there, but things weren't working out for me. It wasn't coming out very well. I tried to get a little glop on there, but they also offer pecans, chocolate chips, maraschino cherries, and whipped cream. I tried a maraschino cherry and almost spit it out because it was so disgusting. But everything else on there just adds so much flavor and texture to it. It was so good. I think my sister was a little annoyed with me that I kept adding all these toppings on. And the whipped cream, it didn't come out. So the next morning, they offer a coffee service, totally free. It's included. You get to pick what kind of coffee you want when you check in on this cute little card and a time. And they also bring you up a scone and a muffin to go with it. It's just a great little touch, and another reason why I love staying at the boarding house.
Blueberry scone and chocolate muffin.
Kind of full, but it's time for breakfast. Here's a look at their menu. I didn't want a ton of food, but I also wanted to try something new. So I ordered the waffles with strawberries and whipped cream on top because apparently I'm 5 years old. It also came with an egg, bacon, and sausage, which was amazing. Guys, the food is a hit. If you come to Pawhuska, enjoy yourself, relax. It's a great time. Thank you so much for watching.